The sixth leg of the ITU World Triathlon Series was held in Edmonton, Canada, a sprint race in glorious weather in Alberta's capital. A strong field too, albeit a small one. Katie Zaferes of the States coming in as the series leader, just ahead of her fellow American Kirsten Kasper. But the woman they were all out to beat was Flora Duffy, who won her previous 3 events this season. In fact, the only 3 she competed in. Of course, became world champion in Cozumel so memorably at the back end of last year. Being a sprint race, just a 750-metre swim in the man-made Hawlett Lake. And it was Summer Cook who was front and centre. Cook, who had won this event last season, a surprise winner. She was out first at a time of 9 minutes 15 seconds, along with Taylor Knibb of the USA. Very measured transition for Cook. But straight away, it was Duffy with a statement of intent. She came out the water just a few seconds behind the leaders, but she was first out. We expected she was going to try and make an early breakaway, and that is exactly what happened. Almost daring anyone else to go with her. The question was, could anyone? The answer was yes, but just the one. It was Knibb, 19 years of age. A really brave effort from the American, and already just midway through the bike, the gap was more than a minute between the dynamic duo at the front and a large chasing pack, which included some big names like Zaferes and Kasper. Absolutely no danger, though, to the likes of Duffy up front. Plenty of credit, though, to Knibb, who stayed with her for about 18 kilometres, and then Duffy put the hammer down just to give herself a little bit of a buffer going into T2. Now, just before the line, everything she does is so measured, and at the moment, without question, she's the best female triathlete on the planet. Jorgensen, of course, not competing this year due to her pregnancy. So Duffy was away, a nice clean transition with a big advantage over Knibb, but Knibb had given herself a great chance of getting on the podium. She was more than a minute clear of her nearest pursuers. Duffy had run the fastest time in winning in Leeds a couple of months back, running as well as anyone. And there was also a battle going on between Summer Cook and Katie Zaferes, potentially for the bronze, with Rachel Klamer of the Netherlands back in 5th, also running well. But no one running as well as Duffy. 17:21 her winning time, and that was high-fiving half the crowd in Edmonton as well. She would have a long, long wait to see who would follow her over the line in second. The winning margin, in fact, was more than a minute, the most in sprint triathlon history on the WTS Tour, but a great day for Knibb, who became the 8th American woman to get on the podium. First time she's done it, and she doesn't turn 20 until next February. Zaferes won the battle against Summer Cook, so good points for the American. 2 of them on the podium, the 10th time that has happened. And for the first time this season, Duffy has taken over at the top of the rankings. As ever, though, the bike breakaway was key to her victory. Getting used to seeing these scenes, it will take someone extra special to end her winning run.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Taylor's riding super strong at the moment. I've been in a breakaway with her before, basically actually a year ago in Montreal, so it was great riding with her. She was strong, you know, let me rest a little bit. We worked together really well and put quite a lot of time into the group, and she was riding so strong. I was like, oh, I bet she's probably running pretty strong, so I tacked her on the last hill just to get a little buffer and going into the run, try to run as controlled as I could.
Can you give us a little insight into the improvement over the last year, 2 years? Because you're always out the water amongst the leaders, your biking's fantastic, and you're running as fast as anyone.
Yeah, well, I think I've just tried to be consistent over the last 2 years, you know, try not to minimize getting injured and being sick, and just be consistent throughout my training. And yeah, I think I owe a lot to my coaches. You know, Neil is my head coach, and then I've incorporated a running coach, Ernie, who's in South Africa, and I think the 2 of them, it's working really well. And yeah, I think I'm just kind of coming into my own and enjoying the sport, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just keep rolling with it.
Well done today. We'll see you in Montreal next weekend.
Yeah, thank you.